Katee Sackhoff, aka Star Wars' Bo-Katan, has stated multiple times she would be interested in playing Poison Ivy for James Gunn's DCU. But in a recent update, she was once again asked about it, and she now says she believes that the role is going to go to Karen Gillan, aka Nebula from Guardians of the Galaxy. So obviously, it's been quite a long time since we've seen Poison Ivy in live action on film. We gotta go all the way back to what gives people PTSD, which of course is Batman and Robin. Sorry I had to remind you of that, but it's true. Again, I'm not counting knockoff TV appearances and all that because that's not truly a full-on live-action film adaptation. So we'll see what happens with Poison Ivy, but there's definitely been interest in bringing her into live action for the better part of the last decade, but they just couldn't fit her into multiple projects, and we know that they were planning to use her in the now canceled Gotham City Sirens. Well, Katee Sackhoff was asked about this and her kind of putting her name out there, and she said she hasn't talked to James Gunn about it. And she says that as far as she knows, she believes that since him and Karen Gillan are friends, and Karen Gillan wants to play the character, she believes she's gonna get it. And she says she's okay with it. She loves Karen Gillan. She's not mad at her, but she believes that she's already been cast and that that's the way they're gonna go. Now, realistically, fine. You know, Karen Gillan is great. Katee Sackhoff is great. Either one as Poison Ivy, I think, would be great, but each one would bring a completely different style of acting and energy to the role. So it all depends on what direction they want to go with. If you were to cast Katee, I could see her more as a version of Poison Ivy in Matt Reeves' universe. Something a little bit more grounded and serious and really trying to go out there after a more, and I'm not insulting Poison Ivy, but more grounded role and a more serious role to the character and approach that's not so insane. Like the comics, right? Or the Arkham games. If you get Karen Gillan, you're going to get a lot more of a fun vibe to Poison Ivy, more akin to what we see in the more recent cartoons and comic book interpretations, which I think that's completely different for a reason, because it has to be. They're going a different direction. So I'm interested to see just how they handle this going forward, and if it is in fact Karen Gillan, well, I mean, Poison Ivy, one of my top 5 DC characters, absolutely love it. Love Karen Gillan as Nebula. She's my favorite Guardians character, so I guess I win with this one.